information. So you are not able to steam the 3 sites. For my information.
No, I'm not. But I haven't really looked into if there's any options besides Restream in a long time. So I should probably do that before, like, saying definitively. But yeah, right now, it's only 2. I do plan on, like, making, like, an afternoon of just, like, really putting some effort into, you know, at the very least, polishing the scriber experience, if you get my meaning.
Mm-hmm.
It's written in my planner.
Ah.
I'm going to talk to the AI about it.
Very good.
And I'm going to... I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't want to hype it up.
Yeah, I feel you.
But if anyone has any suggestions of, like, things that they think that could improve, as long as they're productive and constructive and not just rude. Okay, I keep forgetting about that. I already learned that. What do we do with these bell vouchers? Where do we turn them in? I don't want these.
Improve your stream. Or, improve what exactly? Improve your stream. Or, improve what exactly?
Like, potentially things like logistics. Like the number of platforms I stream to simultaneously. But not just that. Also just things like, I don't know. More, I don't know. Streamer-ish fun things that make my streams more engaging. I don't know. It might not even be anything really very noticeable on anybody's end, other than improved, actually, like getting down a game plan for sound or workflow rather. That's actually probably one of the most beneficial things.
When I saw you were live on Twitch, I was typing in your announcements Discord channel. Oh. When I saw you were live on Twitch, I was typing in your announcements Discord channel.
That's fine.
I typed some things there.
Oh, that's
I typed
okay.
some things there.
I don't mind. Uh-oh, balloon. I have an unopened present. My bags are just shameful. Oh, I can't resist.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Nope.
LOLOL. LOLOL.
LOL.
10,000 bells. Would you look at that? I like that it's a good, how many seconds is this? 7 seconds.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
I guess I'll put some of this shit in storage. Gotta pay attention. I gotta change my outfit. This is not rainy weather outfit. light bulb sign. I feel like I already have that and I don't want it. Yay. I like
Brienne's about to kill Stannis.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the Bolts have women fighting for him? No. And she's like, you murder him? With blood magic? And he's like, yep. She's like, alright.
Go on and do your duty. He looks relieved.
Uh-huh.
Alright, let's see here. What to do with these stupid voucher things. I can try taking them into the Nook place. And, like, what do you do with the extra Sahara ticket that you get every time she visits?
You put it in a store.
Yeah, but, like, why? What is the point?
If you ever want a rug and you want to use Sahara tickets, you can.
Yeah, but she already gives me more than enough tickets every time she visits already. Because you know what I'm saying?
I know, I mean, what if you didn't have any bells?
But I guess that's one. That is a valid reason.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here.
Mm-hmm.
Isabel looks like she's... I just realized my baby emoji dragon, whatever, is on the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, that's just something that the AI made. It was goofy. And now that I think about it twice, I'm like, I don't know. I'm not trying to, like, make
She's tending to her flowers.
I'm not trying to make any
tending to her
statements
flowers.
here or anything. I swear to goodness. Like, this is...
That's
I'm
a
gonna
cute
get rid
dragon.
of this for now. Isn't
That's
it?
a cute dragon.
And when I first read it, I was like, yeah, emotional support civil war. Yeah. And the reason why... The reason why it said that is because I told it I was playing House of the Dragon in the background. So I was trying to make it the theme of the stream. And at the time I was like, yeah. But now I'm like, I don't want people to get the wrong idea. You know? So, I meant nothing subversive by it. An emotional support civil war. I feel like that's social media. No. But close. Kind of. The AI made that dragon. But it made it based off the dragon I made. What am I looking up? What to do with Bell? Did they say voucher tickets? Jesse, completely off topic.
What?
Completely off topic.
What is?
The thing I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
But I have, you know, pretty much a space issue, right? And you know how I was like, I want to go to the Goodwill?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just made a basket of clothes that I either want to take to the Goodwill, I'm undecided on, or that are winter clothes and that I need to separate from the clothes that I want to take to the Goodwill. And part of the reason I can't make some of the decisions on particularly some of the skirts is because I don't have a full-length mirror here. But I could bring them to your house and try them there. And
Yep.
I would also be interested to hear your opinion.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Yeah. I plan to go through the stuff on my hangers and pick everything out. And I want to think of something I can do with all of my winter clothes, include like particularly all my like heavier jackets and stuff. That like is just like kind of like a sealed container that you can just kind of tuck away somewhere. But I'm like, I don't know. Is it that simple? I don't know. I just had a thought. So this is where mothballs comes into one's life. Have you ever smelled mothballs?
Yeah.
They smell terrible.
Yes.
Just get new clothes at that point. Get new clothes.
Yeah, right?
Unless we really have gone back. Whatever, to each their own. It's not like offensive, but whatever. You know? Note to self. I'm glad that, but you know what? No hatred. I stank earlier today. And then I went in the parking lot and put deodorant. Jesse was there virtually.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Everybody puts on deodorant.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not how to earn Bell vouchers. I don't want to convert Nook miles into bells.
Right?
Sell them to Timmy or Tommy. Gosh, those little shits. I'm getting out of here. Fuck you, Tom Nook. I don't trust you. Never have, I never will.
Yeah, she's killing him. She's killing him good.
Get him. Oh, wait. I thought there was a wardrobe around here. There probably is, and I'm just like, it's probably right in my face. Whatever. Weeds! Get out of here.
There's Japan. Hagan wife. Ready to blind Arya.
Waif loves it.
I know. And it's like they're just standing there next to each other, next to her. Like they just appeared out of nowhere.
They are faceless men.
Yeah.
Subscriber experience on YouTube what?
I know, it's
Subscriber
pretty...
experience on YouTube what?
Hey, Space Orb. Yeah, I guess we're changing it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Why not? There's a, like, mildly interesting story behind it, but when I say mildly interesting, I mean not really interesting at all. Not interesting enough for me to want to repeat it. Somehow I ended up finding myself on YouTube tonight. No, no, no. It's raining out, Renzo.
Hello, Jesse. Hello, Jesse.
Hello. Whoever said that.
Space Opison.
Hello, Space Orpson. I don't know. It's her laying on the ground. Or whatever you want to fucking call it.
Who lay?
Oh shit, she can't see anything.
Sup, Renzo. Sup, Renzo.
Hey, Russian.
I wish I had some chicken nuggets.
Ketchup. Chicken tenders with ketchup.
No, I don't want it with ketchup. I want it with ranch.
Oh, you know what, though? For real? I want Jinx's boots.
Okay.
You know what? Fuck you. Not you. The Paramore lady.
Yeah.
I am not a lady.
Right? She just kissed Marcella.
You just killed another human being. A child, also.
But you need a bad pussy.
The internet went... People will call her bad pussy.
It's so... Oh my god.
I know.
Oh. Like, why?
Season 5, the season of bad pussy.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were... I don't think they knew what they were doing with themselves.
Yeah, right? Her whole character is just like an experiment.
I know, right? The actual... Like, the characters in the book... actually, George R. R. Martin, I see people criticize him a lot. For, like, getting too much on a tangent with, like, a storyline in Dorne. But there's, like, a whole bunch of, like, women Dornish women. But they're all plotting to actually make Marcella queen. Because in Dorne...
What?
Yeah, they're all, like, pro-Marcella in Dorne. And, one of them ends up getting locked in the tower. Because of trying to, like, start a rebellion with Marcella in charge. Against Tommen.
Oh my god, wow.
Yeah. It's, like, completely different.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll see.
That is weird.
Yeah, right?
LOL, you should read Greek mythology. LOL, you should read Greek mythology.
I know a little bit about Greek mythology. Why? What about him? I'm trying to find, like, this raincoat, and I can't find it. Hold on.
Don't forget about Pokemon Pack Tuesday.
I know. I won't.
And wanting to make it a thing.
E.g.
Hello?
Did you know
Hello?
Medusa
Oh, there
was
you
a
are.
disciple of Athena? E.g. Did you know Medusa was a disciple of Athena?
Medusa?
Mm.
I did not know that. I have Athena right here.
And this goddess got envy, and that's why she became a Gorgon. And this goddess got
Yeah,
envy,
I
and
remember
that's why
there
she
was
became a
something.
Gorgon.
There was something about the Medusa that she did, like a vice or something that she had. That was the reason why she became the way
And
that she
then Athena
was.
gave Perseus the weapons to kill her. And then Athena gave Perseus the weapons to kill her.
I thought they put a mirror up to her face and she turned to stone. Because it was anybody who looked at Medusa would turn into stone. Am I remembering that part?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what would happen if you looked at her, yeah.
Yeah. So they killed her by showing a mirror to her.
No. I doubt she would turn herself to stone, would she?
Because the power just works on her.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a flaw. Flawed design.
Maybe it was done on purpose.
Perhaps.
Seems like Athena was behind it. I don't remember Athena being I guess a character in that story.
Mm-hmm.
The shield, the sword, and the knowledge. The shield, the sword, and the knowledge.
I don't remember that. So that's different from what... So is my mirror thing completely just like... Is that an alternative version? Or am I just completely misremembering?
I don't know.
Where is that rain jacket? Or am I just like making that up?
There's many stories.
Gotcha.
There's many stories.
As is tradition. As is tradition.
Mm-hmm.
Athena was also Odysseus's, not Odysseus's goddess, but she really liked Odysseus. Right? I'm remembering. Yeah. Pretty sure it was her. But just remember, we were talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If it's anything I've learned from any of my Greek mythology teachings, it's you don't want the gods to really notice you, because humans are squishy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Why can't I find anything suitable? This is ridiculous. I'm going to miss all the rain. No. No.
Aeschylus, Sophocles, Euripides, the Great Three. Aeschylus, Sophocles, Euripides, the Great Three.
Oh man, I don't even know who those are. Who
I
are
am
they?
sleepy. I might go off to bed.
Okay. I'm going to go to bed soon as well. If I
Okay.
ever pick out a freaking outfit to wear in this rain.
Alright, well, good night. Good night, stream.
Good night. And,
Alright. I'll see you later.
yes.
Alright. Bye.
Bye.
You stuck with the outfits for hours, no. You stuck with the outfits for hours, no.
This might work. But it's raining and I want a new outfit. It's just what I've decided I'm gonna do. I guess I'll wear this dress. This works. And I want... yeah.
Everything you wear is beautiful. Everything you wear is beautiful.
I wouldn't go that far. Wouldn't that be nice? That would be fantastic.
I do. I do.
There we go. Those are what I was looking for. And what are we gonna wear in this rain? As far as shoes go, obviously. Trekking shoes. No. But no, those are a weird length with those leggings. That's just weird. I don't know how I feel about that. Nope, 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 nope. I know what I'll do.
LOL. LOL.
This is one of the most important parts.
Women. Women.
No, I'll bet you tons of guys do this shit. You should see people on Robo-Blocks. I don't know much about it.
LOL. No, we don't LOL.
I've met guys who do.
At least not Rail Man. At least not Rail Man.
Seems like a relative statement. Not rather a subjective statement.
I have my set of clothes, but then I bought myself a wetsuit and it's never coming off. I have my set of clothes, but then I bought myself a wetsuit and it's never coming off. Ajikakut. Ajikakut.
A wetsuit? That sounds... Oh, you mean...
Huh, most men are practical. Huh, most men are practical.
I see what you're saying. Ha 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 ha. Wow.
I'm practical. Maybe I'm a guy. I'm practical. Maybe I'm a guy.
Apparently you must be. No, he didn't say you must be. He just
Might
said
be.
more guys
It
are
has a
practical.
mindset. Might be. It has a mindset.
I don't think it'd be practical to dignify that with a response. But thank you for your opinion.
Yes, relief face. Yes, relief face.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't feel like having an idiot contest right now. It's not even intellectually stimulating.
Question.
I guess this works.
Renzo. If I go into the ocean with the scallop already in hand, will Pascal appear? Question. Renzo. If I go into the ocean with the scallop already in hand, will Pascal appear?
I don't think so, no. But it doesn't take that long usually for him to show up. Sometimes, like, they really drag it out, but knock on wood. Knock on wood. But I've never had a moment where I've been like, or like when I've gone out looking for Pascal, I've never had a day where I'm like, you know what, fuck this shit, I'm not doing this anymore. But knock on wood, because I'm telling you, Nintendo listens to us or something. I don't know that, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Think about all the data they have. I would love to look at Mario Kart data. I think that'd be so fun. I don't know what I'd do with it, but it'd be good example data. You made me want to go... Well, ooh, I need to
Okay.
lighten
Thanks.
up my inventory before
Okay.
I do that.
Thanks.
But no, but ZJ, when you said that you only wear a wetsuit and you never take it off, I was like, I thought you were talking about real life for a second. And I was like, I don't know how to respond to this. And I was like, oh, this wetsuit. I feel you. I feel like sharing that, though. No, I didn't do my flip. I'm really glad that I figured out the correct context. Imagine wearing a wetsuit and never taking it off.
No. I mean an Animal Crossing rolling on the floor laughing. LMAO. No. I mean an Animal Crossing rolling on the floor laughing. Everything is an allegory when you are drunk. Everything is an allegory when you are drunk.
What's an allegory again? Allegory. I love this. I love the rain. I wish it would rain more in Animal Crossing. I wish it would rain more in real
An
life.
example, sort of. An example, sort of.
Huh. I'll try and remember to look
And it could be true in real life if I could figure out how to relieve myself without taking it off Two-Face with tears of joy. And it could be true in real life if I could figure out how to relieve myself without taking it off Two-Face with tears of joy.
Yeah, those things are a bitch. It's been a long time. A long time. Watch. I'm eventually going to rage quit, and that's how I'm going to end the stream, because I couldn't find Pascal. No, knock on wood.
I just bite my tongue. I just bite my tongue.
Sometimes you got to. There are times I do, and I'm like, I reflect back, and I'm like, but I don't know. guess that's the reason I do in the first place, though, because I have a tendency to say things that I regret afterwards. I'm like, you know what? That's not the right. I didn't mean that. Let's take that one back. But, you know, it's difficult. Woohoo! How many more spaces do I have? Okay. I think the most number of like trips I had to make to empty out my inventory was 3. Watch, now this is gonna be the one where they make it 4. If they do, I'll be annoyed. But I'll be like, see? But if it doesn't, then I'll be relieved. And my suspicions will still exist that Nintendo is taking data on us and fucking with us. But maybe just a little bit less. I wouldn't really necessarily say that much. I don't know. I don't really think about it that much. I've not had enough evidence to support the hypothesis. Or I've not observed enough evidence to support the hypothesis. Maybe they do it outwardly
Exciting
and I just don't
gameplay.
even know.
Exciting gameplay.
Thank you. I don't know why I said thank you. I didn't make the game. But, you know. Sometimes you just need to chill out on Animal Crossing.
Coming from a guy who is mentally challenged. Coming from a guy who is mentally challenged. LOL. LOL.
I don't know how to respond to that. Not gonna lie. Human beings, human beings. That's all I've got to say.
Just a little bit of humor. Just a little bit of humor.
Well, you never know. It is the internet.
Guess that is allowed. Guess that is allowed.
Yeah, it is allowed, but I can't always tell. You don't want to think someone's joking and they be serious, right? It's like people, I'm like, come on, y'all. You should know by now that I'm autistic as fuck. And not actually, I feel like I shouldn't say that because I feel like that's not accurate. But I am definitely on the spectrum. As are we all. I'm a spurg, as I like to say. I came up with that. Or at least I didn't get it from anybody. Not that I know of.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, Fledgechart. You are late. Our master grows
Ocean
impatient.
animals don't have
He
specific
wants the
seasons
Shire
where you can
rats
find
now.
certain animals. Does it? Ocean animals don't have specific seasons where you can find certain animals. Does it? Hello there.
They do.
Hello there.
They do. Certain ocean animals you only get.
I just saw your notif. I just saw your notif.
Well, you know.
07. 07.
07? Hey, what about 07? Yeah, the AI helped me come up with that.
It has a salute. It has a
Got
salute.
you. Got you.
God the mit you kiss. God the mit you kiss.
Gosh darn kids. Honestly, I've had that, like, I've known that before, I just forget. I saw that and I was like, is that a Chat GPT model? No, they're not there. They have O4 Mini as far as I know.
You know, it should be wrong to be able to use your phone while you are swimming in the ocean. You know, it should be wrong to be able to use your phone while you are swimming in the ocean.
How would they enforce
LOL.
that, though?
LOL.
But you know what, yeah.
Logically speaking. Logically speaking.
Honestly, I wouldn't want to use it because I'd be afraid it'd get wet. Or that the waves would wash it away. Whee! And during the summer, they swim with sharks. Sharks are scary. Alright, y'all, if we go through 4 rounds of collecting, or 4 or more rounds of collecting sea creatures, then the evidence, or no, the results supported the hypothesis. Just saying. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's see, what else would I have you say? Man, those turban shells. I keep thinking that they're clams, but they are not. The suspense is killing me. No. Okay. Aw. This is very suspicious. Usually you find the clam within the first round. Do-do-do. All right. It tricked me again. No, 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 no. My goodness, alright. Are about half filled of vacant spots that I just happen to have vacant. All the time. Not all the time, but like... more than half of my spots in my bags are just always filled. Well... This is just ridiculous. I am gonna find this freaking clam. At this point, I'm determined. I am getting really tired. I probably will end the stream when I find it. Oh, we did find a pearl though. I need to remember to not sell that. In fact, I think I'll go put it in my inventory right now.
PP comments. PP comments. Test. Test. Was good seeing you. Was good seeing you.
Well, you too, Russian. Take care, be safe. Stay out of trouble. Put something away.
GTSY2. GTSY2.
And here we go. Woo! Nope. I wanted to... Nope, nope, nope. There we go.
I went to a Comic-Con recently and met a woman that loves Star Wars as much as I do.
Nice.
I went to a Comic-Con recently and met a woman that loves Star Wars as much as I do.
Well, that sounds exciting.
I am quite certain we will soon be wed.
Well, you know what? I
quite
didn't
certain
want to
we will
say
soon be wed.
anything, but it sounds like it's meant to be. You should have a ceremony on Animal Crossing. My
A themed wedding.
goodness.
A themed wedding. I
No.
would rather have it on a Millennium Falcon replica. I would rather have it on a Millennium Falcon replica.
Millennium Falcon. I was gonna have a Star Wars themed wedding. I wouldn't even know what to. Tatooine.
R2-D2 coming down the aisle bringing your rings.
Or Naboo.
R2-D2 coming down the aisle bringing your rings.
I mean, obviously Naboo.
Enough ZJ, you probably like Star Trek. Enough ZJ, you probably like Star Trek.
Star Trek isn't bad in the middle of the night when you're high.
I've only seen TOS. I've only seen TOS. Naboo is the most beautiful. Naboo is the most beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite character is C-3PO. My favorite character is C-3PO.
C-3PO is hilarious. Hear, hear. Sometimes C-3PO says things, I'm like, oh my gosh. It kind of reminds
What
me
the
of
heck is
myself.
TOS? What the heck is TOS?
Terms of service?
The original series.
Got you.
The original series.
The prequels
I've
are
not
part of
seen
my
TNG
childhood.
yet. I've not seen TNG yet.
The...
The next generation.
Got you.
The next generation.
I've seen some of it. But mainly just the stuff with actors and actresses.
Nor anything
From
afterwards.
the prequels.
Nor anything afterwards. CJ is talking about Star Trek.
Oh.
CJ is talking about Star Trek.
Well, I don't know what I'm talking about then. No, I do know what
But
I'm
I've
talking
seen more
about.
Star Wars. But I've seen more Star Wars.
Got you. I've only seen, like, Star Trek kind of, like, passively in the background. But a lot of those times I was really high, and they would say,
That's why C-3PO is my favorite character. That's why C-3PO is my favorite character. Anyway, I got more Star Wars cards, I think I'll open more tonight. Anyway, I got more Star Wars cards, I think I'll open more tonight.
Did you get anything
He's
good?
so logical. He's so logical.
He's so funny. What
Stream
does he
it.
say?
Stream it.
Yeah, you should stream it. That we can move to pockets. Move to
I got a
pockets.
few rares so far. I got a few rares so far.
Nice.
Nice. Nice.
Move to pockets. I can't believe I did that. I got so
Do you keep
distracted
any
with
of the
Star
wrappers?
Wars.
Do you keep any of the wrappers? It makes me happy and I'm trying to make space in life for enjoyable things. Just a bit.
Very
It makes
good.
me happy and I'm trying to make space in life for enjoyable things. Just a bit.
You owe it to yourself. Yeah, you don't want to be one of those people who end up, it's like they
Yes.
find virtue in not
Yes.
experiencing joy. And I'm like, come on. Alright, you know what, y'all? It looks like we got,
That's very good to
we
hear.
did damage,
That's
we
very
did
good to
damage
hear.
control.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Alright, y'all. Need a lot of focus so I don't make any more mistakes.
Do you have a binder for them? Where do you store them?
Yeah,
Do you have a
that's
binder
important.
for them? Where do you store them?
And if you do put them in a binder, you want to get sleeves to put over the cards before you put them in the plastic binder sleeves, because apparently those plastic isn't very, or that plastic isn't very good for the cards. So I've been told. Or so I've read, actually. So y'all, this is the third trip. Oh my gosh. If we have to go and get... If we have to go back
Are they
to
just
shore
trading cards or do you battle with them?
and dump
Are they
out...
just trading cards or do you battle with them?
If we have to go back to shore and dump out my inventory one more time, the results definitely support the hypothesis that Nintendo is listening and trolling. Doesn't mean that they necessarily are, but I mean, like, the results support the hypothesis, at least in this experiment.
I pulled them out of the package and immediately put each of them in exact fit sleeves. I pulled them out of the package and immediately put each of them in exact fit sleeves.
Very good.
Trophy, congratulations. You've received 100 messages today with Restream Chat.
Yay. I need to, like, remember to use that more.
And I will get hard cases for each of the rares. Trophy, congratulations. You received 100 messages today with restream chat.
If you have any
And I will get
super,
hard cases for each of the rares.
if you have any super
Trophy,
good ones, and as
congratulations.
long as they're in good
You received
condition,
100
you should get it
messages today
graded.
with restream chat.
I don't know if getting something graded and getting a low grading for it affects its value in a negative way. I thought of that the other day. I don't know, I haven't looked into it. But if they're in good condition, as long as you get a high grading rating, yeah. Is that a redundant statement? Whatever. As long as you get a high rating, then that'll be really good for the card. Because it'll help preserve its mint condition. And it'll increase its value. Apparently you can get it graded at GameStop now. Or GameStop will send it to, I guess, TCG or whoever it is that grades the stuff.
You even
Look,
want them
there are
graded?
no sea
Thinking
creatures.
face. Would you even want them graded? Thinking face.
I can't think of a situation. Well, I mean, like when you get it graded, I guess it is like kind of like in a, it's like an extra large, not, there we go. It's in a slightly larger plastic case, which I guess could be annoying. And it's not necessarily easy to get out.
I was thinking about getting them graded. I don't imagine I'll sell them, but I'd give them to my kids if I ever have any.
Nice.
I was thinking about getting them graded.
It'll be more
I
difficult
don't
for them to
imagine I'll
fuck them
sell
up.
them, but I'd give them to my kids if I ever have any.
Alright, so the results do not support the hypothesis. Alright. Well, thank you, Pascal, for that bit of wisdom. My gosh, my hair, y'all. Whatever. Whatever. You know what? Whatever. I'm going to go to bed before I pass out on the stream. Which could end up being hilarious and great for this, you know. That could end up being a good thing. But I don't feel like that's the sort of thing I want to, like, seek out. I want to avoid that happening because it'd probably be very embarrassing. I'm going to try and do Pokemon Pack Tuesday. God willing. And I'll try not to get too comfortable tonight. I don't have any non-bread, so I'm not going to go into a, like, slumber as much. I eat a whole pack of non-bread, go right to sleep. Alright, y'all.
See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.